Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel, Kicking It with Kirsten. So, if you don't see the title already, I am going to be talking about my experience going back to work with my newborn after having a baby, and also my other children, you know, the experience from my point. So, let's get into it. I went back to work, I had my baby in May, and I went back to work when she was almost 3 months. So, let's see, it was the end of July. I went back to work the end of July. So she was born May 7th. So she was almost 3 months old. So going from 3 to 4 kids, you know, and her being a newborn, it was already kind of tough with the 3, but they're older, they're in school, so the schedule kind of worked out. You know, they'd be at school all day, I'd be at work, we come home together. But having the newborn, I had to, you know, you have to find someone to babysit, and it's just a whole change, a whole different ball game, having a newborn, and you know, they don't go to school all day and things like that. So when I went back to work, I was kind of ready. I was ready. I missed my schedule. I missed, you know, getting up and looking forward to going to work and having something to do. I was at home all day, just doing nothing really. I didn't have anything to do. I was just home and just taking care of the baby, the kids, and I really did want to get back to work. But now that I'm back in work, baby is 5 months. She just turned 5 months. When I went back to work, she was smaller. It was okay. She was waking up, I think, like 3 times in the night. She was waking up 3 times, and I mean, I wasn't really exhausted, but yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I have 3 other kids too, but I missed her. I did miss her. I miss her now. And then when she had recently got sick, and I had to leave her. I wanted to like hold her and cuddle her all day. She was running a fever, and I just had, you know, I had to go to work. So I think that's the hardest part when she was sick and I couldn't, you know, like, I couldn't cuddle her. But my sister, if you guys don't know, my sister lives 2 doors down from me, and she watches my kids. Now, some people might not have that arrangement. Some people might have to, you know, put their kids in daycare, put their newborn in daycare. And personally, I couldn't. But if, you know, but I'm the main provider for myself and my kids. And if it did come to that point, that's something that I would have to do. She would have had to go to daycare. You know, the schedule would have been a lot different. So I really do appreciate that my sister does watch the kids for me. So my schedule, we get up, I have to be to work at 6:45, so we get up at 5 in the morning. What do we after 5? About 5:30 we get up. We get ready, the girls get ready, and thankfully, you know, I don't have multiple babies. The girls, my youngest was 7 before the baby. So, you know, they can get up, they can get themselves dressed. They get their school clothes out at night, the night before, for the next day. So they'll have everything ready. And, you know, they can brush their teeth, they know how to put their shoes on, you know, they know how to do all of that. So in the morning, I'm just getting myself ready, and I'm just, you know, just changing the baby, changing her diaper. I'll give her bottle. She wakes up early. She wakes up, like, when we're getting up. So I'll give her bottle, and then I'll get dressed, and then I'll get her dressed, brush my teeth and all that. So the mornings are pretty, and I'll do a video on that, you know, like a morning routine with my other kids and my newborn to show you guys how that goes. But I can understand, like, you know, I have that arrangement with my sister to where I take the girls to her house. She watches my baby. You know, she keeps her all day. I get off work at 3:15. The girls are getting off of school at that time. So she puts them on the bus for me. Like I said, and she keeps the baby all day, and then I come home and it goes from there. So, you know, and a lot of people, I might be one of the lucky ones to have that arrangement with my sister. She lives so close, and you know, it's just a walk over there, drop the kids off, and then I'm to work. But if she didn't live there and I didn't have that arrangement, you know, it would be something totally different. So I do appreciate that I do have that. But going back to work, I missed the baby. I would ask my sister for pictures. I still do. I ask my sister for pictures all day. So while I'm at work, I look at her pictures, and that's about it. It wasn't a horrible, terrible experience. Like I said, I mean, I was just home, not doing much of anything. You know, I would go out during the day. Me and my sister might, you know, go have breakfast or lunch or something. But I really wasn't doing anything at home, really. And I was really bored. So went back to work, and yeah, she was almost 3 months when I went back. I mean, I think that was a pretty good age. I stayed home with her until she was almost 3 months. I miss all my kids. I miss them. I want to know how they're doing. I want to know what they're doing during the day. But I do trust my sister. You know, you can't trust daycares these days. A lot of things are happening. I would be really upset if it did come down to that. But hopefully, if it one day it does, she's bigger, or I can have a different, you know, type of arrangement if I don't have this one, you know, with my sister and everything. But let's see. Yeah, when she got sick, let's see. She had got sick, and she was waking up a lot at night. I mean, like off and on crying, and then it was hard to get her to go to sleep. I would go to sleep maybe around 11 or 12 when she was sick, and she was waking up a lot, like crying, and I really couldn't console her, and I knew I had to go to work the next day. And getting up in the mornings, they're not really that bad. I mean, I'm tired, yeah, but once you get up and you get going, you get moving, brush your teeth and all that, you know that you have to do it. You know you're up, so I guess that's the motivation. You know you have to do it, so I guess that's the type of energy that gets me going and keeps me pumping in the morning. But let's just say I stop for coffee almost every morning. So I've been in work since end of July. It is now October. So I've been in work for almost 3 months, the end of October. And you know, it's just the usual. I think she fits. It just, you know, it's like this puzzle piece, and you just put it where it fits. It just goes. So you just work the schedule that you had before. You just improvise and put, you know, I have a newborn, so I just put her in the schedule. She's just a piece of the puzzle. So that's really how it is. If you have a baby, you know how it is in the middle of the night. So imagine just on top of doing that at night, what you have, and then going to work. So far the experience, it's not really that bad, I don't think. I mean, yeah, I'm more tired. I mean, all moms are tired, but you know, working moms versus stay-at-home moms, to me it is different. It's a lot different. I was a stay-at-home mom for years. My daughter's just turned 11. I've been at home. I'm washing clothes. So I've been at home with all the kids until they started school. So this is my first experience going to work with a newborn. So I was a stay-at-home mom, so I know the difference. Let's see. Stay-at-home moms, you know, you guys you can sleep more. You can sleep more. You can put the baby to sleep. You don't really have to do the housework if you don't want to. But, you know, working moms, we have to cut out that big chunk of our day to go to work. So that big chunk that you have from morning until your kids come home from school, you have that whole day. You know, you can catch sleep, or you can do the housework. You know, me, working moms like myself, we have the kids, housework, what else? Dinner. We have all the things that stay-at-home moms do, plus going to work. So, you know, to me, my experience, it is different. It's a lot different. So, like I said, the experience from my perspective, from my point of view, wasn't really that bad. Now, it could turn different. You know, it could be different. But so far, it's not really that bad. She's 5 months. Like I said, she just turned 5 months. She's a good baby. She sleeps she sleeps good. It was just the occasions where she's sick, she didn't feel well, or teething. You know, I think she is teething. So, you know, all of that on top of, you know, middle of the night wake ups and having to get up at 5:30 to go to work. So that's pretty much my experience going back to work with a newborn. And I'm gonna make a video to show you guys, you know, our routine. And ouch, been having really sore muscles. So I'm gonna make a video and show you guys, you know, how we do it in the morning, how I do it, our routine, and you know, how everything goes down. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for coming back to Kick It with Kirsten.